to Lordra and I will go. Thy command will come to fruition. Extinguish the embers that dwindle and plunge the world into the sweet embrace of winter.
Hey, and welcome to the run. But before we begin, let's quickly go over the rules. Number 1, Priscilla's dagger is the only weapon we can use. Number 2, summons are allowed but only as a last resort. Number 3, no cheeses or exploits, every boss that we face must be fought fair and square. I am by no means a Dark Souls expert, so please forgive me for being absolutely god-awful. First thing is we cheat engine the weapon, receive our weapon from Priscilla. And let's have a look at it. Priscilla's dagger is obviously dropped from Priscilla. If you cut off her tail, it has A scaling and dex and oh my god, is that a dance? So it has a dance for a heavy attack, which is amazing. Anyway, let's not get distracted. As cool as this weapon is, it falls off really quick to any enemies with armor, and it also upgrades by dragon scales, which I don't exactly know how to get. Along with it being a dagger, meaning not the best range, but enough talking, and let's get on with the run. Arriving at Firelink, we die immediately to Petrus, as we don't have the dexterity requirements to wield it. Moving up to the Undead Berg, the run is looking pretty hopeful. Enemies go down easy, and I'm pretty damn good at parrying. Black Knight is killed, and Taurus is cut like butter with the dance of a knife. Now we get to him. Solaire fights for the sun, and I fight for the cold moon. As much as it's my duty to kill him, he's offered support and protection. The sun's warmth is folly. I will exploit this weakness. And when the time is right, strike. Anyway, run to get the shortcut, bait the Hellkite Drake down, kill a boar, grab the Firekeeper soul, and kill the Baronike Knight. Boom, easy. Find the shortcut back to Firelink and head to the Undead Asylum. Those who oppose our Queen Priscilla are dead or worse, locked here to go hollow and await the end of the world. A rebellion has begun, and I've been sent to quell it. Black Knight heretics meet their fate here. The stray demon who was born from the Chaos Flame and threatened to squander our plans. Death by the blade of dance. Oscar, the grace of gold is imbued in the wretched soul of this one. Allow me to let your blood run cold, and end your curse. Let the flame dwindle and wither. Fear not the cold, my friend, and let the feast begin. We head back to Firelink and oh god, no.
Since the attacks are far-reaching, about much forward when
I forgot the doll!
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I've also been leveling attunement and not endurance. Anyway, let's go kill the gargoyles. Okay, so the good news is our damage is not bad at all. The bad news is I suck ass at this game. And the daggers are far from my forte. Let's go upgrade. Run to Blighttown, down the tree, into oh my god. Okay, Jesus Christ. Back to the gargoyles. Hey Oswald, how are you, dude?
No appearance to lack faith, yet magnanimous are the common.
You question my faith? We aren't friends anymore. Now that the gargoyles are dead, we can finally afford the massive 10,000 soul costs for upgrading. Wait, what was that? Fuck! Oh, I missed it. Let's go and kill Capra Demon, as it's the only boss in the way of our sweet summer child, Dommel. and we finally get to ice away to ensure we get our armour when we kill Gwendolyn later on. Another run back to Blighttown with a new +3 dagger. Quelaag, the spider of flame. I don't hate you, I just pity you. Let me extinguish your flame and bring you to a gentler world. Oh no. But despite our damage, boom, first try. Then we go ring the second bell and unlock Sen's Fortress. Heading out of Blighttown and past Firelink Shrine, we go into Sen's Fortress and dodge past the Splinting Blades, nearly fall into the tar pit and by some divine miracle make it to the Iron Golem. We then proceed to absolutely batter him with abysmal damage. And after a fight that lasts about 7 minutes, we then head to Anor Londo. We venture into the midway point of the game, fight the gargoyle, and very nearly die on the rafters. By the look of Gwyn, we get into the castle, church, whatever it is, we get there first try, and we meet Solaire. Now it's time to exploit the sun's mistake as we march closer to the executioner and the dragon slayer. We finally make it to Ornstein and Smough, and with Solaire, I'm sure we can do this first try. Right? Right? Now this is where the challenge actually happens in this challenge run, as the damage we do is about as good as getting stabbed by a wet paper towel. We then get invaded, and I feel obligated to put clown music over this footage, because oh my god, I cannot play Dark Souls PvP. After many attempts, we finally beat Ornstein and Smo, but I decided to kill Smo first, who is weak to bleed, so I once again feel obligated to put clown music over me fighting Super Ornstein, who is very, very resistant to bleed against my bleed weapon. Maybe, just maybe the sun isn't as bad as I've been led to believe. My faith is still strong, but for the first time, it wavers. Let's go and get the Lord Vessel, and there's someone I need to go and see. Home. Ooh, dragon scales. I need your guidance. I fought with Solaire, who acts as a warrior of the sun, and while my faith is strong, it's waning. Please help me.
The flame is dying, and the abyss waits in bated breath to take hold. The cold is gentle. Our world will be a kinder place. Do not abandon our cause.
I hate AI voices. They're so awful. With my faith re-established, we go back to Anor Londo and kill Guinevere. And when we get the Twilight version of Anor Londo, and we fight the two NPCs, Gwyndolin just dies. I'm not complaining, but he just dies, and I get teleported to his arena. Luckily he's the boss I needed to unlock my armor from Domal, so I'm not complaining one bit, but I'll just show you the raw footage of that.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
You can tell I just didn't edit it. It's not something I could have done in post, because Gwyndolin drops a Firekeeper's soul. Gwyndolin doesn't usually drop a Firekeeper's soul. The Firekeeper becomes hostile after you kill Guinevere, but Gwyndolin doesn't drop that, just his soul. Anyway, aside from that stroke of luck glitch, we go and buy our armor from Domal for 30,000 souls. Now all that's left to do is place the Lord Vessel down in the Firelink Shrine, get the Lord Souls, and then kill Gwyn. no, we are not doing the DLC. I haven't even beat Manus normally. Now that we have our new armor set, we have a new goal: kill the 4 lords and get to the kiln. So let's go down to the demon ruins and kill Ceaseless. Now it's time to absolutely beat Kirk's ass. Also, just wanted to say, I love how they show the centipede demon right as you get to the demon ruins. Bravo From Software, bravo. Down to start the Izalith Gauntlet, we beat the demon Fire Sage very easily. Oh nice, he dropped the Demon Catalyst. Moving on to the Centipede Demon, which has such a cool design. It's such a shame that it's a pretty bland fight, if I'm honest. Now we meet Solaire again. It's time to die. Wait, what? Where is it? God damn it, did I do the quest wrong? Anyway, we head to Lost Izalith, which is the worst area in the game. Not only because I hate the flame, but because it is very poorly designed and rushed. Now let's go into the Bed of Chaos. I'm sure we can do that first try. Yes, I switched back to the dagger mid-fight and nearly risked dying just so I wouldn't break the rules of the run. You are welcome. After so long grinding in the Valley of Drakes, we finally get the dagger to +5. After that, we can then head down to the catacombs to get beat up by some skeletons.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen one. Enough.
Shut up, Frampt. Shut up. Stop your attempts, Pinwheel. They're all in vain. If you do not realise this, I will make sure you do. Hey Patches, what's up?
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Ugh, God no, I'm not a cleric.
Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole.
Oh shit, you are right. There is stuff down there. Might go and get that. Why?
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your let's just calm down. Talk of I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, you know what I mean, don't you? You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
It's okay, Patches, I forgive you. But don't you dare do that again, you understand me? You dare stand in the way of Priscilla? Yeah. Oh my god, I got a vagrant! That's like the first time ever! That's sick! Now onto Gravelord Nito. The damage is awful, and on our first attempt we die almost immediately, but on our second attempt, after all 15 Estus, 3 Humanities, and 5 minutes, we finally beat Nito and get our second Lord Soul. Wait, so when I beat Gwendolyn, I got a Firekeeper Soul, but I also got a Firekeeper Soul here? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. What is going on in my game? Anyway, despite the weird glitches happening, we move into the Duke's Archives where our first challenge awaits. The Boar. We run up to Seath and get sent into the prison. You dare imprison a Knight of Priscilla? I'll kill every hollow in here. Wait, why can't I rest at the bonfire? Oh no. Working our way through the Duke's Archives and eventually into the Crystal Cave, we get to Seath, which was honestly a really easy fight. The hardest thing about it was the clam that got in the arena. It's just a tedious fight, just hug his armpit and stab with abysmal damage, and boom, our third Lord Soul. All we have left to do is the 4 Kings and New Londo. I honestly hate New Londo so much. It looks amazing, but I'm afraid that's all I can really say about it. So let's just get the key and get rid of the water. First, we gotta go beat Sif, so let's go kill Andre to get the crest of Artorias. I'm sorry, Andre, but I'm way too lazy to farm 20,000 souls. I'm sorry, Sif. You don't deserve this, but it must be done. All dogs are good dogs. Now that we've got the Covenant of Artorias ring, we can now traverse the Abyss. I'm honestly pretty nervous for the 4 Kings, as the dagger doesn't typically do well against armoured enemies, but it seems that those worries were unfounded, as it did a pretty good job. I will admit I did get scared when the 2nd King spawned in, or when they all spawned in at the end, but all my days, I'm so happy we got there first try. Let's go and finish this for Priscilla. For a gentler world. The kiln is genuinely beautiful, and in my opinion, it still holds up even today, despite this being a nearly decade and a half-year-old game. Let's go and kill Gwyn and extinguish the flame. Pathetic. You clutch vehemently at a flame that has outstayed its welcome. Face the blade of dance as I trample the squirming embers that you fight for. No matter how tender, no matter how exquisite, a lie will remain a lie.
Bless thy safe return. Let Garth and Frout serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let true God be cast upon the world.
Doing and editing this challenge run has genuinely been so much fun. I'd like to thank the backlogs, Press Continue, JK Leeds, and Meaty Jesus, and again, so many more for the motivation to do this. If you do want to see more, please do let me know, because this has been really fun.